guys. Episode 94, I think. I don't know. I literally just typed the title and already forgot. But we're here. We're in the off season. We're gonna officially look at uh, you know, the stats. Mark Jackson was MVP. Brandon Staley on the Dolphins now wins Coach of the Year. Mark Jackson obviously Offensive Player of the Year as well. Defensive Player of the Year is Javier Wheeler. Uh, Offensive Rookie of the Year is tight end Max Fields, and Defensive Rookie of the Year is right outside linebacker Larry Abraham. Seahawks win the Super Bowl 42-21, and Super Bowl MVP Tua Tagovailoa. Devs down and all that. Actually, I don't believe regression hits yet until we go to the re-sign week. So, we're going to go here first. Is that a new record? A minute 13 it is. By literally 4 seconds. A minute 13 in, we already crashed. And we're going to get that all out probably with Madden 22. Which is why, series about to be over. We're approaching the end. Literally, this is the second to last Monday. We have, including today, we have 4 more Falcons franchise. My league's draft has started apparently. I don't know what that means, but I'm not in a league. That I don't know about. Before we look at retirements, dev up, dev down, this is probably the big one. I don't think, yeah, of course, we don't have anyone on offense. You're a left tackle, so welcome, Ted Kaplan. As far as I can see, no one devved up on offense or down. Defensively, I don't think we had anyone again. Just out of curiosity. Okay, so he's playing down, so he's a 95. AJ Terrell is now a 94. So he is actually regressing. Look at mock draft 3 now. I don't know where we're even going to be at. Bucks at 10, projected to take right end David Beckett. Saints at 11, projected to take left outside linebacker Derek Elston. Panthers at 12, projected to take cornerback Lance Amos. That's super easy for us. We didn't have to scroll far. Us at 19, projected to take quarterback J.R. Bigsby out Tennessee. We're not taking a quarterback. We have Denario Henson. Buddy has been playing top tier for us. NFC South. Damian Lewis, Jordan Mailata, Christian Kirk, and Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey's actually going to be huge. I don't know if you remember, but we literally lost a game to him because of Christian McCaffrey. Here are all the retirements. As you can tell, there is a lot of big names. Justin Tucker probably going to go down. Best kicker of all time. Retires. He's also just one of many. Daniel Jones calls it quits. Henry Brock. Is that our guy? I don't think he is anymore, but I know we definitely had him at one point. Yeah, he's not anymore. We fired him because we had a very bad season with him. So, well, I mean, that makes sense. That's usually why you fire a guy. Last chance to re-sign a lot of these guys. Kyle Pitts, AJ Terrell, some of the big names here. Matt Hennessy. Deion Cruz down to a 67. I think we're actually going to let him go now. He's no longer a scheme fit either, so obviously we got to bring him back. He does want to return. Gonna negotiate with Matt Hennessy first. He likes the offer. That's good for me. Eric Hines we're gonna let walk. In fact, we might bring back Deion Cruz just because we're letting him walk. I'm interested in bringing Rashard Hines back. I want him back for probably the remainder of the series, which will be 2 years. Okay, never fucking mind. You might want $780K for a year. I'll give you this contract, no problem. You're solid, so I'll honestly give you this contract as well. And that leaves one last guy. Who I am interested in bringing back. Luke Young, I am, but I think we're gonna part ways. It's in player personnel, right? Yes. Kyle Pitts, I need you back. It's not even a want. It is a need. If you go in free agency, there is zero chance we get you back. And I will franchise tag you if I have to. I am not losing you. You are a 99 overall X. Told you I was gonna. Probably shouldn't have done that. But we're not losing him. We can't lose him. Suppose the last thing to really do. I want to look at stats quickly. Harrison Butker, a guy I don't know about bringing back. So literally depends on this. Field goals 10 for 11. We only kicked 11 field goals the whole season. If that's the case, we'll bring back Harrison Butker for another year, but how did we only kick 11 field goals that whole... Goodbye then. I'll bring you back in free agency for probably cheaper. Just want you guys to look at the bottom right. Look at our division. That is amazing how close that division came out to be. It's sad that we made the playoffs at 8-9. But I also did predict that. Well, not that. I predicted that we'd get around 7 wins. I didn't expect 8-9. I expected, probably 7-10. But 8-9, not too happy with. But we made the playoffs, so I'm okay with it. Because if we wouldn't have made the playoffs, that's going to be a horrible draft pick. 7-10 is probably also going to be bad, but at the same time, that's kind of an area where we can probably still be in an argument of competing, but also, it's a chance where we compete again or we don't. I don't know if that makes any sense. Oh, if you weren't a left tackle, oh geez, you have so many offers actually. Harrison Butker, get back here. We're gonna lower your offer a lot now, though. You should have accepted it. Now you're only getting 3.8, and that's 74 points, which means you'll probably still sign with us. Noah Fant wouldn't have been bad, but I wouldn't know. If it was the free agent class, I would have probably let Kyle Pitts walk. Because I'm not ready to have Brian Thomas take over. Quite frankly, I don't think I will be ready. That is going to be a big chunk of our money going into this guy, but at the same time, Chris Lindstrom. No one wants Austin Jackson. I'm not interested in bringing you back, though. And I saw Ezra Cleveland. He has an offer from the Seahawks. Fortunately, I think we're going to have to let Ezra Cleveland walk. Now, Chris Lindstrom, on the other hand, if I can, potentially lowball him for a year, that's 107. That is perfect with me. You're not who I thought you were. I saw Jay Hawkins. I was like, no way he's a right outside linebacker, 84 overall, and has 20 offers. Yeah, it's not Jalen Hawkins. This guy has more offers for some reason. No, and I think Kai Page will be the guy. This guy's a lot cheaper option. For a year, no problem with it. AJ Griffin has a lot of offers. That's probably the quarterback of the future for a decent amount of these teams. You still have Jake Bailey. Okay, just have to make sure. Mike Shelton, not a bad option for quarterback for a lot of teams as well. I mean, you're telling me. Shoo. Sorry about that. For an 80 overall, you're telling me I can offer him $2 million. Gladly. I mean, Tua, even though he just won Super Bowl MVP, a free agent, I feel like I have to. No, we can't trade away him just to get him back. We lost Raheem Brown. I'm excited to see if he gets picked up. Because I am rooting for him. There he is. He has no offers at the moment. But he's going to be a guy that gets offers, I feel like. With his upside, there's just no way he doesn't. Looking for a scheme fit guy who's going to be a lower overall. Do we not have a scheme fit? Or am I looking in the wrong spot for scheme fits? I thought it'd be like in the top. Oh, I am looking in the wrong spot. That was just a star diff. I was looking at like the top left in between where their name and their face is. I was looking there just to see like the little purple and white puzzle piece. Nah, we just don't have a scheme fit apparently. Not a single scheme fit. Look at Brandon Humphrey. I'm gonna bring Devin Duvernay in. Not for this money, let me tell you, buddy. But to be a return man, so I don't believe we have a return man. Do we? Who's our return man currently? We lost Isaiah Rodgers a decent while ago, I believe. At least a season ago. Oh, it's special teams. Yeah, that's not great. So I don't mind having Devin Duvernay as return man. I also wouldn't even put it out of the question to move him to running back. He accepts Ben Barch, Kai Page, and Chris Lindstrom all accept, so we get some guys who are returning. And Chris Lindstrom, was that it? Or did we have another guy? We're not signing anyone else, more than likely. Harrison Butker still has yet to sign. Yeah, Chris Lindstrom was the only guy. Harrison Butker, I'm going to leave my negotiation out there for. He should sign. If not, then, well. These guys, we're still projected to take J.R. Bigsby, we're not. Quarterback, Gerald Fraser. I believe these two, honestly, might just swapped, and that's it. Actually, I can check. I don't know why, Mike. Did they? I know the Panthers were projected to take the other guy. No, David Beckett, Lance Amos. Okay, so I guess Lance Amos just moved up in draft stock. And what about David Beckett? Something must have happened to David Beckett. He's not even projected to go in the first round now. Where he was just outside the top 10 guy, I believe, to now not even in the first round. That's pretty crazy. We'll go to week 3. Hopefully, Harrison Butker signs with us. He does. Don't know why, if you wouldn't. We have a big decision on a 5th-year option, apparently. George Colbert. Do you want me to be 100%? Oh, I know who he is. Yes, I want his 5th-year option. He's the cornerback that we had in the trade with Dallas. I don't even know who he is. I was like, to be honest, I don't even know who this George Colbert is. Jadarius Peters. Yes. That will offset those two for the remainder of the series. I am more than happy to do that. We have some private workouts to work on. Do I even have a first round pick? I'm pretty sure I do. I do, actually. What am I talking about? We don't have a favorite because the guy who popped up was a running back. We're not taking any running back. David Beckett is supposed to go at 16. I'll put him on the list. Apparently he's a bust. I'm interested to see. Go Brandon Briggs. We already have him 100% complete, so we'll take Denzel Mitchell. About to do the other guy, but I realize I have him 100% complete, so there's no real point. He's projected to go second to third, so maybe we trade away our first round pick to move back if the guys I'm interested in aren't there. We're still an 89 overall, apparently. We're really riding it out. We're supposed to, like, get worse. I have a feeling it crashed. And by crashed, I mean, yeah, lost servers. Yeah, I kind of figured that. I know you too well, EA. It's okay though. Hopefully, Madden 23, this issue doesn't happen. Or at least severely less. I haven't tested Madden 23 yet. Well, obviously I have. I've done a few Play Now games. And I did Face the Franchise 2 episodes before quitting on that because the Seahawks are that fucking terrible. When you choose to be the Seahawks as a quarterback on all pro difficulty, it's very hard. Let me tell you, I'm not bad. Like, I usually either have close games or blowouts in all pro, but I usually win all of them. There'll be the occasional, like, probably 15-2 season I usually go. Maybe 14-3. And one of those is usually a bad loss because I struggle against that team apparently. But the Seahawks, oh my god, they would not give me any favors. Every single play involved me scrambling outside of the pocket and probably throwing the ball away. It was that bad. And especially now with how they took away the QB scramble, like the instant QB scramble, it is very hard. Lance most so anytime we try to take wide receiver Keith Keelam, they're still now Gerald Fraser. David Beckett's projected to go at 13. Why are we projected to take J.R. Bigsby? I don't understand. I don't see the need to take him. Yeah, we need a right end. I think we're honestly going to probably trade up in the draft. View free agency recap. Here's where you guys get to view the free agency signings. You see the top guys are kickers and punters. Nate Patterson goes unsigned. That's actually shocking. But now we head over to the... Brian Burns heads to San Fran. Josh Allen heads to fucking Buccaneers. Are you kidding me? Creed Humphrey goes to the Saints. Oh my god. I'll slowly go through it so you guys can see, who goes where. And I'll talk about the division rivalry sign. James Daniels goes to the Panthers. Connor Hartwell goes to the Bucks. AJ Griffin goes to the Seahawks. I'll also talk about the quarterbacks usually, or huge positions, or like former players we had. Speaking of, he's an 86, where Ezra Cleveland goes to Seattle. I saw him not too far ago. Andrew Thomas goes to Arizona. Okay, now we're back on track. Baker Mayfield goes to the Bengals. That's interesting. Joe Waters goes to the Saints. Matthew Hopkins goes to the Panthers. We're going to be seeing him twice a year for at least 1 year. So does Amari Marshall. And so does Brandon Haskins. Eric Hines goes to the Cowboys. Jalen Mayfield goes to the Bills. Used to be on our team. Justin Moreland goes to the Cardinals. I was about to say, is that a quarterback? I have glancing over it for a sec. Keith Peel goes to the Saints. Quincy Sloan goes to the Panthers. Tyquan Nolan goes to the Panthers. Tua goes to the Steelers. I believe he was on the Steelers at one point. Thaddeus Verdon goes to the Saints. Rashard Hine goes to the Bengals. And that's it. I just realized we didn't even bring back Rashard Hines. I'm an idiot. I thought we did. Oh well. So we're hopefully potentially going to trade up in the draft. And it sucks for trading up. Because let me tell you, with the draft board, he was projected to go at 16 or whatever. He's also projected to go there as well. Conveniently, I'm not trying to trade, really trying to avoid trading with division teams, but I might honestly have to. Packers go Mike Dunlop, quarterback out of Washington with the first overall pick. Lions followed up with Zach Quincy, quarterback out of Miami. The Broncos followed theirs up with Josh Kendrickson, quarterback out of Missouri. Interesting to see what the Bills do. They take Kendall Myers right out of Ohio State. They lost Josh Allen, I believe. Maybe they retained him. Titans take Daron Lynn out of LSU, D tackle. Pick 6, the Raiders go Raymond Macklin or Ramon, halfback out of Temple. He better be very good if you're picking him at 6. Bears take Corbin Hall, quarterback out of USC at 7. The Bengals at 8. They're going to take Raekwon Carter, left tackle out of Bama. Pick 9, BJ Hobson, left end out of Michigan. That's where it was projected to go. 10, 11, 12. At 13, they have the mock draft him going. They take David Beckett right out of Clemson. Well, there that goes anyway. Right out the window. I was not trading up to pick 10. Lance Most, quarterback out of Memphis. That's who the Panthers were projected to take. They're not, going to take Gerald Frazier, cornerback out of Ohio State. That's who the Cardinals projected to take a few mock drafts ago. They're going to go wide receiver Keith Kellum out of Notre Dame. That's who the Saints were projected to take. Now, with the Eagles at pick 14, they take Kevin Richards, receiver out of Miami. Steelers at 15. They're taking Derek Elston, left outside linebacker at UCLA. The Patriots at 16. They're going to take Brandon Briggs, left end out of California. That essentially does it. Jarek Mullins, receiver out of Ohio State, or Iowa State, excuse me. The Texans at 18, they take Larry Godwin, quarterback out of Tennessee, and now we're up. And that sucks, because I was probably going to take Biggers, I believe his name is. But with him gone, the next best guy we have... How far down the board are they? Jesus. Maurice Williams. This guy's projected to go in the first or second. We might have to take him. Both these guys are, but then we go down here. Julius Lewis. You are 23, but we are going to take you as hidden dev. Welcome to the Atlanta Falcons. Cowboys take Jace Hamilton, quarterback out of Alabama. Rams take J.R. Bigsby, quarterback out of Tennessee. Ravens take Conrad Ryans, receiver out of Notre Dame. Jets take Roman Blackman, left outside linebacker out of Texas. Browns take Austin McCord, tight end out of Ohio State. Chiefs take Nick Simmons, defensive tackle out of LSU. Or Vikings, excuse me. Chiefs take Trey Pittman, right tackle out of North Carolina. '49ers take Matthew Parker, quarterback out of Texas A&M. Dolphins take Larry Geddes, left end out of Clemson. Don't tell me. If I go to my draft board, can I see who I've picked? Is there no way of viewing that? Do I have to just straight up remember? I definitely took a right tackle or a right guard or whatever, right? I wanted to trade with the Colts, but they just took a left end or something. I want to know if that was the guy who was ready to go in the second or third round or whatever I had. Wow, that's crazy, EA! It's crazy that you are a billion-dollar company, and yet here I am, not able to see who the fuck I'm trying to pick. Bro, it's the simplest fucking fixes that you can't fucking do. Are you guys that bad? There we go. Good news is, we could suppose Maurice Williams here isn't the worst. But I feel like we could wait on him then. But I want to trade with an AFC team more than an NFC. Michael Jackson, right guard out of Penn State. Mitch McAllister, tight end on Miami. Reuben Kinney, D tackle out of Florida. Don't do it. James Hodge, receiver out of Washington State. Can we fall to the Broncos? Maurice Williams, left end out of Oklahoma. No. Once the next Garrison Mooney, I guess, is our next best bet. He's projected to go in 18 picks from now, which means probably we're gonna make a slight trade up, not nothing special. The line's gonna take Bradley James, running back out of Notre Dame. Gabe Jones, linebacker, Notre Dame. Evan Carey, receiver, USC. J.J. Adams, running back out of Penn State. Denzel Mitchell, right guard, USF. Dwayne McCallum, middle linebacker, Ole Miss. Chuck Stockton, cornerback, Oregon. And I know I said I'd rather trade with an AFC team, but this is about as far as I'm willing to push it, because with the Giants, or where the Giants are, guess what? Back to back to back after the Giants, 3 division rivals. So I don't trust them enough. Giants, I'm willing to give you my second, my fourth, or how about second, fourth next year, and a fifth this year. That sounds realistic to me. This may be a bad decision, but I need a guy like that super badly. Garrison Mooney, even though 11 picks away, I just don't trust it. Top fit and everything. He is hidden Deb, so I say that's a pretty good pick. We'll look at these 3 teams. DeMarcus Stevenson, quarterback out of Missouri. Derek Tatum, D tackle out of Georgia. And Eddie Rhines, halfback, Syracuse. So even though they lose Christian McCaffrey, they immediately get a new one in the mid-second, which means that's usually where running backs go. So is second, kind of anywhere in the second, really. Kadeem Malone, related to Kelvin Malone. Do we take him for the storyline? The issue is, do we even need a middle linebacker? Especially a third rounder? No. A third rounder is what you'd expect a low tier starter to a good backup would be. With Juan Agnew, he's going into the last year of his deal, so honestly, I think we take him. We had the little storyline of Kadeem and Kelvin Malone, brothers. Why am I scrolling? I act like he's not going to be here. Kadeem Malone, going to join his brother Kelvin. Normal dev. But that's okay. We're more likely going to lose Juan Agnew anyway. We still have our 4th round pick from that clutch trade. And I think we honestly... Also, quick rule. Since this is the second last draft, there's only going to be one more after this. I'm not allowed to trade away draft picks that are, afterwards. Because even though, I'm not going to do the series, I don't want to do that, be that kind of guy. I'm going to take right tackle Joe Tuttle. Why not? Normal dev. So I am allowed to trade away this year's, so the 6th and 7th if I really want to, which I'm probably not going to. And I'm allowed to trade away next year's. But after that, no. That's the reason why I traded away the 4th round pick, because we're still going to have that draft. Now, after that, no, we're not. I think we'll draft you. You're here, obviously, probably because you suck. But in the 6th round, that's honestly fine. A projected 2 to 3 guy, I'm completely okay with taking in the 6th round. And finally, I believe, yes, we don't have any more picks. We're going to take halfback Kenny Favors. Not going to be too well, probably be a fringe roster to practice squad guy for the first year at least. Year 2, who knows? Might not be a practice squad guy at all after that. Might let him go. I have a feeling EA is going to crash on me, but let me tell you, EA. It doesn't really matter. Because we're done. We have some new retirements. Jamel Dean called it quits after 12 years. He does get signed by the Raiders, but I guess his heart wasn't in the game anymore. Let's look at our 2031 guys, I think it said. We got 74 and a 75 overall, both hidden devs. That's clutch. Kadeem Malone, 65 overall. That's perfect backup material. Kenny Favors, see, 60 overall. Delvin Howard, told you, I don't mind taking him in the 6th round. I'm not expecting too much. He'll probably make it as the 3rd tight end, though. Joe Tuttle, probably not going to make the roster. Probably be a practice squad guy for year 1, and then after that, if he gets signed, he gets signed. If a team signs him off the practice squad, or he'll probably just not be on the team anymore after year 1. Probably be a practice squad year 1, and then no roster. But that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I did. The second to last season will be out on Wednesday. Remember, tomorrow there will be the finale for the Mario Kart series. Probably. It's going to be the finale for a while at least. I'll probably, if I remember and I'm still doing YouTube consistently, when DLCs Wave 3, 4, 5, and 6 come out. So when there's the other, what do you call it? 32 tracks. We'll probably make 2 more videos, and then that'll be it because I don't see them adding new tracks to that game. After that point, I think they're probably gonna move on to a new game or to a new Mario Kart, I should say. But that's the schedule. Blah blah blah. Nothing on Thursday. There is nothing Thursday, no NFL or anything, so there's no need to do a predictions. On Friday, Falcons franchise. Nothing Saturday. Nothing Sunday. Monday, Falcons franchise finale. Tuesday, power rankings. Already have them written down, but that's just the beta, I should say. It's not the final form yet. I'm not going to leak anything either, so, well, at least not this early. I might leak a few teams that no one's going to really care about, or people are going to expect to be in those spots. Like, I'm not going to give her out like the top, 10 teams. Coming in at number 27, for example. I might just post that on Twitter, little teaser. And yeah, Tuesday power rankings. Wednesday will be predictions from now on, but that will be not this Wednesday, next Wednesday. And Thursday will be the tier list. We have tier list back. And tier list is exactly what you think it is. It's literally the Mario Kart, except I rank the NFL teams. And Super Bowl, so there'll probably be around 6 teams there. Probably 3 from AFC, 3 from NFC. To be wildcard teams, I expect to make the playoffs. There'll be barely missed teams that, played super well but didn't quite, make it. They'll be just there. Teams that, weren't really in contention for the playoffs. And then, we're kind of in contention for a top 5 pick to not be in contention for that. And then it'll be the top 5 pick category. And yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I will see you next time. And I don't know. Trying to think of some new series that I can do. I'm trying to really work myself, because this is going to be kind of the last time I really go ham with content. This NFL season, because next summer I'm going to be 16/17. I'm going to be 16 through half the summer and 17 through half the summer. I have a midsummer birthday. So I'm going to try my absolute hardest to get a summer job. And hopefully sustain that for weekends as well. But yeah. So I won't be able to make videos as much. And that unfortunately means that a series will probably be not really cut, but definitely shortened. Obviously, that doesn't really affect anything for summer. It just means that Bears franchise will probably only be 2 days a week instead of 3. I know I'm really trying to cut back on the content for that summer, because I really do want a job. Just to kind of get something else to do in my life. Because if you don't know, my life's pretty boring. I don't really do anything. Except those few days where I am busy. And when I am busy, I'm very busy. So essentially my day is either doing absolutely nothing or being jam-packed. So yeah, I want something else to do to kind of fill those busy days. Because it gets pretty lonely around here. And I have no one to talk to in real life, bro. Everyone moved away. Well, I shouldn't say really moved away. They went to new schools, but they are like a 30-minute drive. And I just kind of lost contact with them since I never talked to them outside of that. So yeah. And then I'm going through a bit of struggle with people I actually talk to. Online, they're not really talking to me right now. They haven't really provided why, so I'm just assuming they no longer want to talk to me. So, it gives me something to do. Hopefully at work, I can actually find a group of people that I can actually enjoy hanging around with. Yeah, I know. I am very lonely. It sucks, but I'm trying to do as much as I can. Also, Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, when that comes out, I really want to do a series on that. Because obviously, I'm a huge Nintendo fan, if you don't know. Specifically Mario. I wanted to get Splatoon free, but I didn't really want to get that unless my friends were getting it. They started ghosting me. So I'm not going to get into, they say something. Say, hey, you should get this. We're down to talk to you again. And I don't even know if I'll talk to them if they just straight up say that. Or, they come back like right now and just, start talking to me. Because, like, yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I probably won't do a series on that Mario Rabbids though, not to get your hopes up. It's mainly because I don't know how. I have no equipment whatsoever. Like, besides my PlayStation, that's all I have. Like, I have a PlayStation, a Switch, a Wii U, and a PS4 all in my room. The PS4 is not even hooked up, and I have the VR for it, but I don't use that. And I have a 3DS, but I don't have, like, a computer or anything. I have a little school computer. That is all I have. And I have my phone, but I can't do anything with my phone either, I don't think, besides screen recording, and that just be super bad quality. Like, I don't have a PC or a computer to, like, use a capture card with or anything. And this sucks, because I literally can't use the school computer for anything. Like, I literally use it for school, and that's it. And I literally got called out today by one of my teachers for cheating on it, so hopefully for Christmas I get a laptop, because I don't want to do school. So I don't know if I've ever told you guys. Probably have. I cheat in school. I don't pay attention to shit. I pay attention to 2 classes. And I cheat in the rest. And the 2 classes I'm paying attention to right now is American history, or not American history, government history, and career readiness or something. Career planning. The others I just cheat in. Science I pay a little bit of attention in. Language I don't really need to pay attention in. It's kind of just read and answer, but I just, Control C, Control V, and then gives me the answer. But yeah, I'm trying to get a personal laptop now so I can actually cheat without the teachers, knowing. Now, what I'm using is I'm literally just voice searching on my phone on Google. Yeah, I know, I'm kind of cool for that, or not, but I don't care. I've just never had motivation for schools, ever since high school. Essentially, 7th grade, the motivation was diminishing, but I was like, I don't care, I'm still gonna do it. 8th grade was when I, was, like, fully comfortable with talking to people. It was where, I talked to a lot of people in 7th grade. In 8th grade, those were, like, close friends. Those were people I talked to on a daily. But those are the people I'm talking about. I don't talk to them anymore. The only way I talked to them was on Instagram, and I don't even use Instagram. So that's kind of how we just fell out of contacts, me not using Instagram. And yeah. And after 8th grade, I cared more about friends in school. Then 9th grade happens, COVID hits. 8th grade was when it started to hit. Like, literally, I missed the whole 4th quarter was virtual, but it was fine. 9th grade, I literally didn't even want to stay at the school I was currently at because I heard it sucked for high school. But this girl convinced me to stay. She was like, I'm gonna have no one to talk to. And I was like, fine. No, I didn't have a crush on her. I actually had a girlfriend at the time, so I couldn't have a crush on her. She ended up not going to that school. Lucky for me, COVID was a prime factor. So I just stayed at home the whole time. And school was really easy. That's kind of how I lost all my motivation and just cheated and everything. And then 10th grade, I switched to an all virtual school, which seems like a bad idea, but hopefully for my senior year, I don't know what I want to do yet. I don't know if really don't like the school I'm at right now. It's very boring and lonely and all that. So I might just go to senior year to a school and just try and make friends. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm trying to think of literally anything else. So yeah, as well, the Mario Rabbids, in case I do make a series on it, I have pre-ordered the game already. I have the $80 edition, like the the premium, like I think it's gold pass or whatever. Essentially, I get all future DLCs to come with it as well. So I just love Mario Rabbids. That was like I had 2 Switch games. When I first got my Switch, I had Mario Kart and Mario Rabbids. And back then, when the Switch first came out, which was when I got it, I didn't know how to do it, so I never played it. It was too hard for me. And now I'm playing it again because my friend wanted to do a playthrough with me. Since we both had it, here we go. He's not talking to me. So after, like a week of waiting, 2 weeks, I'd say, I eventually just gave up and I'm doing it without him now. He can cry. I don't really care. And yeah. Also got the DLC for that. It was $5 at the time. Well, 6 with tax. I got it was like the little bundle. It came with all the DLC. So I got the Super Hard mode, the Donkey Kong thing, and the pixel guns. So yeah. And I've enjoyed it so much that, I'm gonna get the new one, Sparks of Hope, and I'm gonna get the DLC edition. But hope you guys enjoyed. I did. See you next time. Sorry for rambling so much. And yeah. Goodbye. And in the next episode, we'll sim through the whole 20, 30, 2 season maybe? And yeah. Goodbye.